Hi folks. This year Canada celebrates its 150th anniversary on July 1st. It's a very special celebration, not only here in India but around the world. With respect to India, we look back at the history of Canada and the first of those of Indian origin that came from India to Canada go back to the late 1800s. And then you can see that Canada's history is shaped in part from different cultures around the world melding together. And India, of course, played a significant role over the course of the past 150 some odd years. Based on that, we're very, very delighted to be able to celebrate this milestone. I think it's the people-to-people ties, that inclusiveness, that diversity, that multiculturalism that India brings to Canada that has been one of the foundation elements. Also, if you look at the fact that our government has really made India a priority with 9 ministerial visits in the last 9 months, it's really provided an opportunity to grow that relationship even further.
We actually have an awful lot in common, and I think it stems from shared values, both democracies. We both have very pluralistic, diverse societies as well, with many different cultures, languages, and religions. And I think in many ways that brings a commonality, and it helps the two people in Canada and India to understand each other. Now, we've already had this year a lot of cooperation between Canada and India. Canada, for example, has been a partner country at the large Picky Frames event. Municipalica was another one. Vibrant Gujarat was another huge event where Canada again was a partner country. And I think in particular on the film and the cultural side as well, we've had some very special cooperation. Canada has always been contributing films to various events, Mumbai International Film Festival. We will later this year in 2017 be a partner at IFFI, International Film Festival of India. And I think in particular, it's these cultural exchanges which really highlight the values we hold in common and do a lot to bring our two countries closer together. One difference though, Canada doesn't have the monsoon.
The strong people-to-people relationship between Canada and India is bolstered by the 1.3 million Canadian citizens who trace their roots to India. An important part of the work of Canadian missions in India involves participating in events which highlight Canada's global commitment to human rights and inclusion for all, regardless of gender identity or sexual orientation. We work with Canadian organizations in the region and support projects by Canada Fund for Local Initiative grant recipients, which raise awareness on rights and opportunities for women and girls, a global priority shared by Canada and India. This year's FemParl signature event focused on empowering young women leaders to become agents of change, with young women from across South Asia coming together for a series of discussions and debates in Colombo and Delhi.
Canada and India are committed to tackling environment issues that threaten us globally. Last year, both countries ratified the Paris Agreement on climate change. Canada's diplomatic and trade network across India is working with local partners, sharing expertise, helping to raise awareness, and seeking solutions together to tackle this issue that affects us all. Canada also supports the Skill India initiative. There are many institutions in our two countries collaborating on skills development programs, creating opportunities for youth. New academic exchange programs across all disciplines are being agreed regularly with colleges and universities from across Canada. The personal, academic, and business relationships being built through these exchanges will be lifelong and will further strengthen our already strong ties.
So building on this momentum, we really see an opportunity to take this relationship to even greater heights. Yes, we're celebrating 150 years of Canada, but the next 150 years are going to be just as bright, booming, and will certainly thrive thanks to the people-to-people linkages, thanks to the work of many, many ambassadors for the Canada-India relationship, just like me, the businesses, the individuals, the tourists, the students, everybody collectively makes it happen. Happy 150th anniversary to all those celebrating Canada's birthday.